Welcome back to the channel, YouTube viewers. We are just heading out now to go and do some cardio. As you can hear probably, guys, from my voice, I got sick. Yeah, not ideal, definitely not what I would have wanted. However, I'm being quite positive, all things considered, and I'm kind of looking at it like it usually happens as well when you get like super low body fat. I think there's something to do with that, where your body's just more acceptable of getting sick, because obviously you're depleted from everything, glycogen, nutrients, so yeah, you pick up sickness quicker, and I've got this sickness, guys. I've got like a headache. I've had it for about 2 or 3 days now. Headache, phlegm on my lungs, just like feeling really fatigued. And I was feeling fatigued anyway, right? But this is a different level of fatigue. Like, I can handle the prep fatigue when you're dieting and so on. Like, it comes in waves. That this thing, what I'm dealing with now, this is just constant fatigue, guys. And yeah, I've still been training, but I've definitely, anyone that knows me knows I don't like the idea of deload sessions in the gym. I hate going in with a like 70% mentality. I just never been a fan of that. However, I have been deloading my training sessions. I've literally just been going in, guys, and like it's been horrendous. But I kind of enjoy it in a weird kind of way. Can't even speak. Yeah, I've just been like, this is me feeling like my worst ever. Obviously, I'm dieting, fatigued, and I'm sick. But I'm like, I'm still going in the gym and training and getting my sessions done, and I actually enjoy it. Like, I know that sounds messed up. Clearly see I'm born to be a bodybuilder, guys, or just like suffering and putting my body in the ground. But yeah, so we've been training. I've just been doing, like I said, deload sort of sessions, just going a little bit lighter, taking extremely long in terms of like resting between sets and stuff, and like my sessions are like super long just because I really take my time, and everything's very slow and controlled movements. But I will be taking a rest day tomorrow because I'm due one as normal. Like, I've done 4 days in a row training, so I will be potentially resting tomorrow. In fact, I will be resting tomorrow. But yeah, just heading to do cardio. I'll put on the screen now my calories that I've been running the last few days, guys. One good thing about being sick, I don't get hungry really. I'm not feeling the hunger because my taste buds are gone. So I've just been using these days to really dig. And yeah, the scale weight is down. I'm down to 158.8. Am I 158.8? I think I was, yeah. Yeah, I dropped like 1.5 pounds overnight, guys. I think it's like the lowest weight on record this prep even. So yeah, we're definitely digging, guys. Like, condition is coming along. This is the important part where you don't want to push too much, but I'm enjoying pushing, to be honest. Like, it's funny actually, I need to go to the shop and get some chewing gums and some water. I've already trained today. It's funny, I was speaking to my dad yesterday. Look at the Dubai in the night, guys, as well. It's actually pretty chilled. Weather's perfect right now. Yeah, I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he's saying, like, son, like, you need to stop this bodybuilding thing. It's just not. Let me actually sit down because I'm getting tired, guys. I don't want to film when I'm walking the shop. But yeah, he's like, son, it's actually not healthy. And like, of course, like, these final few weeks, guys, like, below kind of 9-8% body fat. I'm definitely, I would estimate I'm around about 7% body fat right now, and around these sort of levels, guys, it is definitely not healthy, don't get me wrong. Like, but I'm well experienced enough to handle it. I know how to make it healthy once the show is done. Ultimately, you just gain body fat and increase calories and increase your fat content. But yeah, I know what I'm putting myself in for. You know, I know the suffering that I'm giving my body. I know kind of how to handle it. It's still difficult, but I know how to handle it. I know once it's done, this is the final show. It's the final 2.5 weeks. I fly out to America in 1.5 weeks now, so it's getting super close. And if you count the days, guys, it's funny, I follow obviously the guys competing, and one of the boys put on his thing yesterday, like 19 days out or whatever, right? And then it kind of sunk in for me. I was like, oh wow, like I've only got 19 more opportunities, 19 more days until this show and this prep is over. So really like put it into perspective for me, and I was like, yeah, I just really need to keep digging now, keep pushing. But we're not losing muscle, guys. Like, it's all, as much as we want better condition, it's about the look. What do I want to present on stage? The leanest, most less body fat, or the best look? What are the judges going to favor the most? And yes, they want condition plus muscle, right? So it doesn't make sense for me to just kill my body off, especially at these end stages, and basically diet off muscle, which is kind of what I talked about in the previous video. But yeah, all is going well, guys. Like, considering I'm sick, I'll probably edit this video now when I'm in the gym doing my cardio, and I'll put this out. It's currently yeah, like I said, 2.5 weeks out. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was what I forgot what I was going to talk about, guys. God, this is gonna be a terrible video. But yeah, I spoke to my dad yesterday, and he was saying like, son, why are you doing this? It's unhealthy. This. And I'm like, the reason why I'm doing this, like, secretly, I love it. Like, I love the fact that this is difficult. Like, this is the best time for me when it is difficult, because I know that 95% of the population, they can't do what I'm doing right now. And it really fills me with a sense of like, I'm doing something good with my life, you know. It gives me a sense of purpose, guys. Like, just because I know I'm doing something that is very difficult, and like I said, most other people, they couldn't do it. Like, they wouldn't be able to do it. I know my dad wouldn't be able to do it, like, you know. And him telling me like, you don't need to do this, and don't stop suffering, and like, I want to do it, like, you know, I want to suffer. It's not about financial gain. I've talked about this before. It costs us money to do this, guys, but I don't care. Like, I'm happy to pay the cost, both financially and like in terms of suffering, like unhealthiness, like, you know, because it's so rewarding, and it gives you things that like money can't buy. Like, it teaches yourself stuff that you can't learn in school, guys. You can't learn this like reading a course or even a book. But that being said, I am listening to a lot of books at the moment, and they are resonating with me like no tomorrow. Don't know if it's just because I'm in the space now, and I'm really like just in that headspace where it's like, I know, but the self-help books that I am reading are hitting the spot right now. I'm actually reading something about cybernetics or something it's called now. I'll put a screenshot on the screen maybe, but it's a great book, and I come across it randomly. I put a lot of books in my kind of watch later books, and this book was in there, and I was gonna pick a different book, and I just randomly clicked on this book, and like literally the opening credits of this book was basically talking how this guy was an athlete, and like he could envision him winning things before he won it, and like that put him in a better position, which ultimately led him to winning things more than if he didn't do that. And yeah, as soon as I started reading this book, I literally started reading it today. I was like, damn, this is the best book for prep. Like, like I said, I'll put it on the screen now. But anyway, guys, I don't want to keep you long on this video. Apologies for putting my hood up, but I just being zoned out at the moment, and the haircut's terrible still, guys. We're gonna fix this haircut, by the way. I don't even want to show it to you, it's that bad. Usually I'm wearing a hat, but I'm not now because I'm gonna go and sweat and do cardio. But I think I got like a week left before I manage to fix this haircut, so you will be seeing it on the channel when it's fixed, which I'm looking forward to that more than probably food at the moment, guys. But yeah, happy, feeling good today. May change in the next hour, but this is all what prep is like, guys, giving you an insight and a rundown of how it goes. Hopefully this sickness improves sooner rather than later. And how I was kind of looking at it and being positive is like, it's better to get sick now than to get sick when I get out just before the show, when I'm planning a peak week, because I was sick when I went to my pro debut last time I was at Worlds, and I got food poisoning, and that was horrendous, messed my peak up and everything. So I'm hopefully getting the sickness out of the way now, ready, so we can be fresh going into the show, guys. I feel like I'm taking vitamin C tablets every day. Look how busy it is around here, by the way. So many people out. I'm taking vitamin C tablets every single day, and I feel like a couple more days and I should be back to full fitness. I don't know how this is going to affect my look and the prep, but I feel like I'm looking pretty decent right now, so long may it continue. Keep improving, guys, keep getting better. Goods acquired, guys. I'm actually going to be taking out these chewing gums. This is going to be my last day. Well, I've tried to take them out about a week ago in prep, and I didn't last very long. But I am going to be taking them out because they do contain carbohydrates, believe it or not. They don't contain sugar because they're sugar free, but carbohydrates. And I was thinking, no wonder why my body was liking them. I was having like 2 packs a day, about 30 grams of carbs coming from chewing gums, guys, which is definitely not what you want in a prep. And I kind of knew that in the back of my mind, just didn't want to check it, but we live and learn. Pulling it out now. I feel like my midsection is a little bit bloated, too much diet sodas, too much sugar, too much artificial stuff. So I'm going to be pulling it now, and I'm sure my waist is going to get very, very tight, very, very fast. And it's going to be fixed, guys. Ready for WMBF Worlds. Let's go. 2 weeks out, pretty much. I was laying down for a good 5 minutes before I even filmed then, and yeah, I feel like death. Like, this is what I just want to show you guys. Like, I don't think it's just because of the prep. I think it's because I'm sick mostly. Well, definitely I don't think I've felt this bad for a long time. Yeah, what I wanted to say just before I end this video is it's about the off season, guys. I'm already looking ahead before this prep is done about the off season and what I plan to do going forward. And back in 2022, when I did my first bodybuilding show, I went into a super long, well, I say super long, it was 2 years off season, right? And I pushed my body weight up to like the highest I've ever been, which was 93 kg. And arguably, like, I probably made the least amount of progress by doing that. So I usually don't recommend doing that, right? However, I was definitely at my most strongest I've ever been in the gym, guys, during this phase. And I actually enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed eating the food. Like, not once was I ever too full or too hungry. I could always eat more food, guys. So, and I also think part of the reason why I didn't make as much progress was probably due to 2 reasons. I wasn't as experienced as I am nowadays in terms of the prep phase. There's certain mistakes that I made during that prep which I don't make anymore, so I could rectify that, which would hold on to more muscle, definitely. And then secondly, like you've probably heard it before, like a pre-prep diet phase. So this is just making sure that the diet phase, that putting your body in a deficit, is not prolonged for too long periods of time, because this is not good for the body to stay in a deficit for 6 months plus, right? So you get what's called pre-prep diet phase. People will pull off like maybe, I don't know, 25%, 20% of the total body weight that they need to pull off to get stage condition. And then you will go into a period of maintenance and hold at that position. Give your body a freshener, let it recover back to a normal steady resting state, back to a normal homeostasis level. And then you put it back into a deficit and start the prep. So who knows, guys, but obviously because I'm hungry, I'm liking the idea of just doing a heavy bulk. But potentially that may change, right? But at the moment I'm definitely swaying more to the idea of doing that high push-up in terms of body weight, and even trying to get beyond my 93 kg mark, and just really pushing my training. And one good thing that will come of me doing that is I will not prep next year then. Because I know what I'm like, guys. When I stay within touching distance of a prep, 15 to 20 pounds, which is what I've done in the last couple of years, when that time comes around again, the following year, it's very easy for me to just go, oh, I'll just do a prep again. Oh, I'll just do a prep. Whereas if I'm like 40 pounds above stage weight, I don't have that ability to just say, oh, I'm going to do a prep now, because I know the timeline it takes to get that weight off. So it will almost like help me not prep next year, because I definitely, and I know I say this every year, and I've said this the last couple of years, that I'm not intending on prepping next year, guys. Possibly it will be, what year are we in? 2026 next year. So potentially late 2027 will be the next time I step on stage, but who knows? Like I said, I'm definitely aiming towards more lifting heavy, getting high body weight again, because I've not done that for many years now, guys, and I actually enjoyed that period of time, to be honest. Just really getting in the gym, training heavy, training hard, recovering well, and I don't need to be as unhealthy as I was back then. Back then I was drinking a lot of alcohol weekly. I don't feel like I'm a professional natural bodybuilder now. I don't feel like I'm gonna head down that path again. There may be odd drink now and again, or more frequent cheat meals, and I will be driving body weight up, but it's just not going to be to the extreme as I was doing back then. I mean, I was cheat meal every single night, normal food intake, plus nights out, like at least once a week, and drinking a lot of alcohol, guys, and yeah, it just wasn't great. But with a more productive off season, while still driving body weight up, coming from more cleaner food choices, mixed in with some obviously dirty stuff, I feel like I can make a lot of progress, guys, still. And I feel like my body needs it, my body's craving it, so that's what I'm kind of planning. Anyway, I'm gonna head over now to this little ab machine here and do some leg raises. Then we're gonna hit a cable crunch, definitely including more frequent abdominal work going forward now, every other day pretty much. And yeah, I'm gonna get into that, guys. I probably won't film it. This is the end of the video. See you in the next one.